Hello armorers and firearms instructors. We got this M6 rifle here I grabbed at random, and we're going to do a couple checks on them. First, we're going to do is make sure that it's conditioned, so we're going to lock the bolt back. Check it, it's got no magazine, nothing in the chamber. We're going to put this SIG bolt bench vise in here, magazine bench vise. Stick it in there. We're going to put it in the vise. You'll know why in a second. Okay, some issues with this rifle already. We're going to do the check of C.A.R.S. Remember the acronym we came up with. C is for can or suppressor. This one is loose. C, and then C.A. is Aimpoint. Took the Aimpoint mount. This one's tight. However, it's not aligned right. I don't know if you can see that, but the catch on this is at an angle. It's not thoroughly engaging the rail, the Picatinny rail. So that's A for Aimpoint, like the Aimpoint mount. Next, and we'll fix that in a second. Next is R, C.A.R., it's the red dot. Make sure the red dot's on. And when it comes on, make sure that it is as bright as you think it should be. Where is it at? There it is. Make sure it's as bright as you think it is, should be at the brightest setting. So let's turn the battery on. C.A.R. S is the stock. A couple checks in the stock. This stock comes loose every once in a while, and it's this T27 screw that holds it on the Picatinny rail on the back of the receiver. Another problem with part of the stock is some of these stocks have this extra magazine well back here, and this one is loose. Okay, and it's tightened by this screw right here. So, I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. To tighten this, take your Allen wrench. I'm going to put you in my pocket here. The Allen wrench, make sure that's tight. Okay? No, that's tight. Second is the T27 over here. All the rifles came with one of these, or a wrench. This one has a bit. I happen to have a bit. Make sure that's tight. You'll be able to tell if they're loose pretty quick. We don't need to replace the battery because the battery's good, but we do need to deal with this mount. What we're going to do is we're going to loosen this, position the clamp so that it's even, and tighten it down so it clicks. Okay. Another thing that we can do is take a pencil and mark here and here where the red dot is attached, so if we do take it off, we can turn it back to the same spot. You can also use index clips to go here that mark it as well. The main part of this video is talking about the silencer, the can, the suppressor, whatever you're going to call it. These are routinely come loose. What we're going to do is use the suppressor wrench that we have, and we're going to install it on the suppressor, and it goes in this tiny little groove right here. There's two grooves, one on each side. You're going to have to depress the latch here for that to go on. It goes on just like that. When it goes on, you need to make sure that it is all the way on. Make sure the wrench is all the way on. Tighten that by hand and give it one little loving smack with a small hammer. And that's it. That's all you need. So now our rifle is good to go. We have a tight can. Our Aimpoint mount is good. Our red dot's full and on. And the stock parts are tight. Now, the suppressor being on tight means that the officer's not going to be able to take it off for cleaning. Shouldn't be a big deal. Just use a bore snake like most of them do anyway. Make sure you tell them not to use patches and rods, because the patches will get trapped in the silencer and create problems. Now, if we take these suppressors off, if we want to clean it for with using a rod and patch once a year or so, we'll need to depress this latch, put the wrench back on, and loosen it going the other way. And now the suppressor is loose, and we can just take it off as normal. Now this mount didn't come off, but if these cans are on too tight, they'll come off with the suppressor mount. That's not a big deal. If the suppressor mount or the brake comes off, just twist it off the whole way and clean the gun. And when you reinstall it, just reinstall it just like normal. Not a big deal. Tighten it. One loving tap right here. and that's enough so that they won't rattle loose. Alright, hope I answered all your questions. Good luck. If you need anything, give me a call.